Okay.
And we're back for the second topic, guys. So let's go.
Ding.
TIG, aka Ziggs.
Oh, is it me?
Is you
Yes. God damn.
going in anti-clockwise?
Well, I guess it's more of just a topic as discussion. I think because we were talking about on the way here. Earlier you mentioned this week you were just like, oh, see it, you should jump on like doing dev work. And so see that's who's like, oh yeah, like I was thinking about it, and he was just like, I don't think I should change into like, because he's obviously a video editor, and he's perfected his craft in that 4 years or whatever. And you were saying that if you were to change into doing dev work,
Looks like a frog.
it would.
When you said perfected, I was like,
Yeah, no, I feel like well, you're still get like you're pretty good at your craft, and you were saying that obviously changing into like a new career, like something new, you'll feel that was a waste.
yeah, I think
your time doing
I hear
that
what
and
you're
then moving
saying.
on to something else.
I hear what you're saying.
Do you think moving on to something new means that you've wasted whatever you were doing previously?
Oof, that's nice.
I guess that would be the question. Because you do get people that change their careers. They'll be doing like, say,
Yeah.
I don't know, they've been an accountant for like 10 years, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden they're like, oh, I want to try something new.
Okay.
And then
so
those 10 years, like, is it one of those thoughts like in their head, they're probably, oh, I shouldn't have done this for 10 years, I should have done what I wanted to do now? Or like, is that a waste of time? Like, would you consider that whatever you're doing previously a waste?
well, so speaking on my behalf, I wasn't always a developer.
Yeah.
Before I was a developer, I was working with my dad,
Yeah.
and I did that for I think 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, I was a steel fabricator, which is like
Made swords.
so far.
Samurai swords.
Yeah, it's
Samurai
basically a modern day blacksmith.
Yeah.
You know. So
I
was
a potter.
so
What is your profession?
so it's so far removed from the tech world, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
But-
It's two completely different things. But you did that in a sense of like you worked with your dad because you wanted to make money, you wanted to have a job.
I wanted to work with my dad. I wanted to make money. I wanted to get a job. I also wanted to learn the trade because you never know what happens in life.
Yeah. So you had a genuine interest as well.
Yeah, but I always
So it
knew.
wasn't just for
I
that.
always knew it was temporary,
Yeah.
right? A story actually. So when I used to work at Kaplan, which was my second permanent development job, we were recruiting people to come join us.
Yeah.
And one of the people that came, he was working in an optician's for like 10 years, maybe longer. And he just did a bit of development work on the side out of curiosity, just to pass time. And he found out that he enjoyed it. So then he kept doing it in his free time. And he applied to us, and I basically I looked at his CV. It was alright for like a junior, but what really stood out to me was the fact that, you know, in his interview he said, "Look, I've been doing this for 10 years, and I just want a chance to get into the development thing. I'm self-taught. I taught everything to myself in my own spare time, and to me." Because I was also self-taught.
Yeah. You can relate to it.
Yeah, and I felt that, and I was like, he may not be the best candidate we have in terms of technical abilities, but he's got the most passion. So because of that, he's gonna grow.
Yeah.
And I would like to work with him, because to me that's more important. Passion is more important than, you know, talent.
Yeah.
It will take you further. So, you know, if you were to ask him, were those 10 years wasted? I don't think he would have said yes. Now coming to CDAC and him like changing careers, I think it's
Well, Sidek's right here. So
Yeah, but I mean,
You switched to me, man.
no, but I mean,
no, it's only because this is where this topic actually just
yeah, I think it would be,
stem from. So
you know, like would I see him changing into development as a waste of time of what he did before? Only if he didn't enjoy what he ended up doing.
yeah,
Yeah.
But you know, if he did start doing development and he enjoyed it, then I don't think he would regret spending 4 years prior doing the video stuff, because I'm assuming if you're doing it, you're enjoying it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
you wouldn't. And to be honest, like you,
Yeah.
would, like that's what I was going to argue, case in terms of, like you shouldn't see it as a waste, because you have actually gained a lot more, and you could still bring that
definitely.
into whatever new career.
There's transferable skills. Like,
yeah,
you can get
that's it,
transferable
like-
skills. I get that.
Yeah.
But-
So
I
it's
think-
not just transferable skills; it's a skill. Period.
Yeah.
It's something that you have in your Batman tool belt.
Yeah.
You know.
You can
But
whip
like
it
I
out
said,
whenever you want.
what I mean by transferable is you can say that, you know, I've gained this knowledge from here. I can bring it over.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
skills over to
No,
where
yeah.
I need to go. So
But then that's what I mean.
think every skill is
would
transferable.
But like that's what because you were saying in the car, you'll feel that it was a waste of your 3-4 years. Like it's something that I should have done maybe when I was like younger.
Yeah,
But, like,
there
why
was
would
that
you-
thought.
yeah, so-
I think it was more kind of like as me as a person, I felt like I was very much a jack of all trades.
Yeah,
Like
jack
I
of all
would
trades.
jack of all trades, meaning someone that
what-
jumps to one thing, gets interested, jumps to another.
Well, no,
thing.
what was that saying again? No, jack of all trades,
Master of none.
of none.
Exactly. There we go.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. I think coming to this point of my life now, 29.
You don't want to be that.
I'm not getting any younger. I don't think, although it'll be a great skill to learn, and I wouldn't take anything from that. I just don't think I can put that time in to learn that skill.
Well, that's where I
whether
think-
it be a year, 2
Well, that's
years.
where but what like Spy was saying about passion.
Yeah, I think that's what it
if you
also
have
came
a-
down to.
But
came
like,
down
if
to
you,
passion.
yeah, but then like as in what you were saying, that you're a bit too old. I don't think it is, because like you still get like old people like pursuing things that they want and like enjoy.
Prius is
And-
the same age as me, and he did it.
Yeah,
I think
And that passion, and now
it comes down to how bad do you want to do
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I think that's what it came down to, and that's why I was kind of reflecting, because
Yeah.
like video editing was something that was self-taught as well. Obviously had help with.
But see, like
some good
so
friends,
before
but-
video editing, did you ever see? You
No,
never
I was
saw
jack
yourself
of-
going into video.
I was
No, but
jack of
like-
trades. No, not really.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Not so
you,
much. No, but I did find a passion into it when I was doing it, because I think it was, yeah, I guess it was you were learning something
different
new.
as well, yeah.
I always like to be interested, if you know what I mean. If I don't find something interesting, I'll instantly turn off it and I'll find something else. But now I guess I'm in that mindset where I need to find something with
Yeah,
my
'cause-
current skill set, which is video editing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no doubt in my mind that I will find that, because I do feel like I have value and I have the skills there to get something in that field.
No, you do, man.
No,
don't think-
which I
you
do.
do
Yeah,
have it, bro.
yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, no, just maybe I would like to learn, like be a web developer, or just learn the skills as a side thing. Probably not necessarily just as a career path. Just yet, I don't know.
No,
Maybe it's
yeah.
like a side thing. I would like to, because I know I hear you guys talk about it, and I'm just like, hey,
no, but like,
Like,
yeah. So
what is this?
no, like with my experience in terms of like, I went through fucking two, 3 different courses like to actually finally get to where I am. And I've got Spy to thank as well, guys. Shout out.
Hold tight, hold tight,
No, but like
Gang.
squad.
No, but like yeah, in terms of
No,
my
you're
experiences,
right,
like so I must have went through. I guess this can link to a little origin story as well at the same time. Yeah, see that transferable topic there, guys. Yeah, no, but no, so yeah, because like the amount of the years I spent in uni, like what university you're supposed to be 3 years done, got your job and stuff. Like, dude, I basically was in university for like the length of a doctor's freaking course term, and
But you're a doctor.
You just
Of
don't know.
God damn, thank you. But yeah, no. So like, obviously, I started off with like graphic design, in Hertfordshire Uni for the first year. Then I changed it over into like automotive engineering, and then now I've done computer science, And I guess in terms of like, I've always been gravitated towards that because my dad, he's always introduced me to computers, like when they were first originally fucking the block, like fucking killer machines in it.
Yeah.
And I actually finished that course and like graduated and everything. And then it was doing that first module, which was internet development. And I remember showing you my like project. It was some dead site, like some clothing site with basic stuff. But like I really enjoyed it, and I actually scored the highest percentage in that module like throughout my like course. And I think that's where that interest actually just grew. Right now I'm a bit slacking, but yeah, I think I can definitely say I wouldn't like those years as well that I was doing previously, like those different courses. I would never look back and say, oh, I just wasted my time doing that, because I still feel that I learned quite a lot of stuff from there that I was able to like you were saying, transferable skills. But then at the same time, it's just extra knowledge. Like you've just got that in your locker, like just that bit of knowledge, which can probably push you to further things and stuff.
I guess you shouldn't limit yourself.
Yeah,
knowledge
exactly.
is knowledge, regardless. It's
and like you said, like you've always
positive.
been like that. You've been hungry to know more, just to learn more, just to understand more. And I think that's why I would never like if like some people tend to say like, yeah, the previous years of whatever career they had before was a waste. I wouldn't necessarily.
I think
But then
I think I only feel that I think I would only feel that way if I was doing something that I didn't enjoy.
Yeah.
And I was doing it for the money. And then, 5 years after that, I did something else that I enjoyed. Then yeah, of course I would look back and say, oh, well, I didn't want to do that thing.
Yeah.
But so, I mean, I think people just need to find the positive in everything they do, and then they won't have any regrets, right?
Yeah.
Like, me and you used to work at a supermarket together, Origin Stories. And yeah, I mean, it's not the most
still one of the best fucking times, like days of my life. Like
it's not a glamorous job, but at the end of the day, it's a job.
It's a job.
And I got to meet lifelong friends there. So
I would've met
why
you
would I
if
regret that?
If you didn't work there.
Yeah, why would I regret that? I wouldn't.
No.
So
Yeah.
it's
You
actually
can always
crazy.
take something good out of your situation, regardless of whether you think it's a waste of your time or I don't want to be here. Like there's always something good to take from it.
That's why it is actually crazy what that just mentioned about like he wouldn't have met you if I weren't working in Asda or like
100%.
and it's actually strange because like I think I've always had these conversations where the links between like our friends and stuff, like how they were forged, or like it, like you can always
forged.
You can always
Fire
like spur,
amounts.
you can always just like
Mountainous.
but you can always kind of like spur it onto like just one moment in time where, for example, I think we've always mentioned about like or like our group, the Pares, like even though we were family friends before, but we never fully hung out when we came of age, like 18, whatever. Like we all had our different groups of friends, but then there was this one moment where Alex, like his Civic, and I must have first seen that Civic, and I was just like, oh wow, sick. And then when I passed, I bought a Civic, and my sister told, she was talking to her friend who was like the god sister of like Ryan, and Ryan had a Civic. He reached out to me. He was like, yeah, I heard you got a car. And then when I was going to uni as well, I find out that Fred likes Civics, like he's into his cars. And then we used to have this little meet up. See that we'll be at home, we'll tell him to come out, and then that kind of like spurred into something of just like a daily meet up. And then after that, because we would always see each other at family parties, and then from there we just started to just reach out to each other, and then we just stayed in contact. And now like we're just still here to this day. Again, it's like with like my mate Pep, and then introducing him to CDAC, and then CDAC's working with like the Reload crew and stuff, and it's just crazy how all these little moments come into play. And and then like obviously you meeting my guys as well. Now we're here fucking like making a podcast.
Man, it's crazy.
Like
it's
just the way the world works is just crazy. Like
it's nuts.
yeah, and I mean it's good. I would never regret anything that I've done, like my previous, even if it like to an outsider it might seem like, oh wow, that was like a waste or whatever. I don't feel that it was. But yeah.
So are you planning on a career change? For those that don't know.
No, I'm sticking to my guns.
which
Yeah.
is
web developing. If you need a site, go to Spy. Oh, sorry, me. Yeah, come to me. No, but yeah, I was saying just in terms of that was my career change in terms of I wanted to go into automotive engineering,
yeah,
but then I got into the whole
Yeah, I
computing
think-
and then finding out,
I
and then
think-
you exposing me to the opportunities that it has to offer.
mm.
Yeah, I think
And
it all
it is-
comes down to one, how much you want it,
Yeah,
and you know what your passion is. Like, no one can find their passion. I remember we talked this like a couple podcasts back about how can you find your passion, and I guess it is just experiencing new skills, or it's something you will eventually enjoy. And
Yeah.
if you enjoy
you can find
it,
it on
then-
YouTube. Jeremy Passion.
Yeah, man. And a lot of things you can learn yourself. Like, being self-taught requires discipline, but at the same time, it's not impossible. You don't need to pay for a degree, although a degree is great. Not down on that at all. But I think in this day and age, there's a lot of people out there that have probably the same degree as you do. What sets you apart from that piece of paperwork, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I was thinking of taking a course, just watching surgeons, and then maybe become a surgeon.
why not, man?
Oh,
Self-taught. No, obviously there's boundaries. Like,
Work on some mice.
have you ever dissected a mice before? No,
But you know, you're right.
that could be a niche, you know.
Mate, you never know.
We should just get a bunch of doctors, just do a bunch of tutorials on YouTube, and just start like a medical school on YouTube.
so I mean, because that's now where like everything is kind of
Everything's tutorial
becoming
based.
online. Like,
Yeah.
like even on
it's
Open
so
University,
interesting.
like you don't have to go to university now.
Yeah.
As in, you literally just go
I
at home and then you get sent courses.
But you know what? I think that's probably the most beneficial thing about university is the experience.
That's what it is.
That's
Something that you can't replicate
Yeah.
online.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Well, technically you can. Filters,
Or chat room.
webcams. Yeah,
Webcams.
everyone, guys, can you just put yourself? Yeah.
Gather around.
Just all flying around in front of the light.
Yeah.
Nice moves, man.
That's true. The uni experience is you won't know until you experience it.
Mm.
But in terms of knowledge, it's out there. You don't necessarily need to be in a university or school to learn it. As long
Yeah, I
as you
mean,
have the
like I
passion
told
to
you
do it.
guys earlier, James, who's an
Yeah.
estate agent at the moment, he's learning web development and he's doing it by himself. And hopefully, in a few months, he'll be in a new career. And that's
Mm.
simply through just wanting to do it, finding a reason behind the change. And
Yeah.
for him, it was he found his muse, and sometimes that's all it takes is a good woman to push you a bit, and you can do great things.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Because it's what I've said before. Like, you can let yourself down, but when you're accountable for someone else,
That's what you get.
Yeah.
pushed to.
100%.
well, that's for me, and it seems to be the case for James as well. So
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. So I guess
hopefully work out for him.
I'm sure it will. Like, he's got a good mentor on his side.
Mm.
So
Can't wait for that
Yes,
school
yes,
spy to
that's
open.
right.
Man.
I was gonna point at myself, but no, yeah, definitely, man. So I guess it's never too late to learn a new skill.
Yeah.
So
So never see it as a waste, my friend.
No, I mean,
I wouldn't say it as a waste. I think I just want to utilize what I have currently now
Yeah.
to get where I need to go.
So here's the thing.
I'm-
Like, alright. So I know you're saying you want to utilize what you currently have now. Say you've absolutely peaked and plateaued on.
Then I'll start something new.
Is that where you feel you want to change, or
No,
do
no,
you
no, no. I don't think I'm anywhere near my plateau. I don't think I've peaked at all. There's
Yeah,
so
no,
much
but no,
things I
no,
have
I'm
to
saying
learn.
like after, like, say maybe what happened, like,
Oh, so
say
say
you go
like
into a
secure-
job, say
yeah.
say you get a job like next week, and then
Yeah.
you end up working with them for like 2-3 years, and you are the absolute like best at it.
Mm.
Like, would you want to change careers, or would you probably try to like?
I don't think
No.
that's a possibility, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's
I
people
think
that
so.
have been doing my job way
Yeah, but
longer
that's-
than me
Yeah.
and are way more skilled. So to be the best and reach a plateau, I don't think that's
That's
something that I'm worried about.
Yeah.
It's more
but
like
dev's always
it's more like you
constantly
losing
changing.
interest
Yeah.
in the job.
Yeah, I think if the job becomes like you become
Monotonous.
too complacent. And
If
it
the
just
job
becomes
becomes a job.
monotonous and becomes a job,
Yeah.
you're not being creative.
Yeah.
Then I'll
Do
probably.
you ever see that happening in web dev?
Maybe. Never say never.
Oh,
Because the thing is, like you know, I have spent some time playing around with Unity. Unity is a 3D game
Unity?
engine.
Oh yeah, you were saying
Yeah.
You're developing like.
And it actually, I do have a bit of that feeling of like when I spend time reading tutorials and doing some stuff on Unity, I'm like, I feel like I'm wasting time that I could be focusing on the thing that's making me money day to day,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
which is web development.
Yeah.
But then I think to myself, well, you know, like if I actually spend some time on this Unity thing and I get good at it, and I could get to the level that I could get a job in it, I actually wouldn't mind switching over into game development. Because, you know I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
So it's all relative.
Yeah. It's a relative, guys. You guys do you, innit?
So one line that comes through.
It is. I mean, you know, it is. It just comes down to like what part you are in your life.
Yeah.
You know, if you're happy where you are, or if you're not, is there something pushing you to change, or are you just doing it of your own free will?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of factors.
There's a lot of different pressures as well, right?
It's never too late to change, though.
Never
too late.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's never too late to change. I just think, for me currently, I enjoy what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I want to focus on what I'm doing right
Yeah.
now. I would like to learn a new skill on the side, just here and there, but not.
Why?
Just to be interested.
Just curiosity.
Just curiosity.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're learning Unity because you wanted to.
Yeah.
No, I want to. Just like have a little a bit of knowledge in web design or web development, and I guess it could tie in with my video editing and something.
Yeah.
But
I think you would actually enjoy it because like when you start learning the fundamentals, which are really actually quite basic, like when we're talking about HTML, and you start creating things, and then you view the page on your browser, and you're like, oh, I actually I made this basic crappy looking thing, and then you learn a bit more, and you put that on it, and then slowly it starts to look like a real website, and you're like, oh, all these things that I spend hours on looking at, all these different websites, like, this is actually how they're made.
It's like what we were saying,
it's not that complicated.
That's what I like is that
the result,
the result, but also the creativeness of it.
Yeah.
Same for video editing. Like like it doesn't matter how it's filmed or you know all the cool pans and all that stuff. If you can't put it together, the final product.
Yeah.
Like you're essentially a video editor is like the author. He's the person that brings everything together that the viewers will see. And so when you actually finalize that and you see how it came together, you be like, oh wow, like I put a lot of time into it.
It's like when we were saying like in our previous podcast about like just when you gauge interest in something, like when we were saying, oh, you want to know how to like make this transition, so you look it up and you put it together, and then you're just like, oh shit, man, that looks sick.
Yeah.
And then it just like stems around that.
See, that's my issue. Like I've said before, I've always been curious about a lot of different media, like image editing or video editing and all these things. But I've learned to like pick and choose my battles because I do want to be great at all those things, but it takes time to be good at them. Yeah. Like when I went hiking to Wales with my mates, I recorded a bunch of stuff with my GoPro, and like you said, you can record all the footage you want. If you don't edit it together properly, it's just random footage.
Yeah.
And I haven't sat down to like put those clips together and make them cool, like you did, like you've done, or how Josh has done, and music in the background, all that stuff. That's what makes those video clips good.
Yeah.
If you have them side by side the way I do, in like your memory card, it's just nothing.
No, it's crazy.
Just
like,
nothing.
Yeah. But then that's where it starts.
But I'm not willing.
You've obviously learned from that, haven't you?
But I'm not willing to spend the time to get good at that. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather.
Oh, well, you can always.
I'd rather get someone good to do it for me if I really care that much.
Yeah.
That's why when it comes to like putting the podcast together, I could spend like 5-10 minutes to figure out how to sync the audio with the video.
Yeah.
But I got CDAC.
Mate, I'm happy to like
his expertise. Here you go. You do it.
No, shit.
Like
I'm happy
if
to help you as well. Like,
if I ever drive and something goes wrong with my car, I mean, like, so you could spend time learning things yourself, but sometimes if you have people around you,
Yeah, sometimes you just have the help there. Just
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Why
To
not?
alleviate the stress.
If you got those people around you, exploit them. That's what Spy's saying.
that is what I'm saying.
God damn.
Exploit your friends.
Exploit your friends.
It's all relative. You see.
It is relative. Some might say exploiting. Others might say making use of them.
Yeah, man.
I scratch yours, you scratch mine.
That's how it works in
I
the real
scratch
world. man.
nobody.
Scratch my balls, man.
I scratch nobody. You threw a rock at me.
balls, bro, yeah.
You threw a rock at me when that bear attacked.
It wasn't a bear. It was a mountain.
It's a mountain
right?
lion.
But it
Well,
did
no,
switch to
the
a
bear
bear.
Very
chased us as
agile
well.
beasts.
It did switch to a bear, I remember.
Yeah.
Kodiak bear.
yeah.
200 pounds.
But yeah, no. So yeah, guys, just exploit your friends.
Quit your jobs.
Quit your
Find
jobs.
another one.
Find something you enjoy.
Get
and,
rich.
yeah,
Die trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. 50 Cent O-Type. Seen the beef with
Have
him
you started
and
watching
Mayweather.
Power yet?
No, I haven't.
You should watch it.
I'm sorry, guys.
Did you watch last week's episode?
I have
Spoiler
is that the one
alert,
with,
guys.
A certain person in there.
Say that again?
Is that the one with a new kind of like cameo? A certain individual.
Look, our viewers are like obviously avid. Like,
I don't want to do it because I
fans
don't know if you're gonna watch it.
really,
So
I don't
wanna
have
get-
time to watch it.
Ah,
Man.
cool. The one with Kendrick Lamar in it.
No.
Man, I gave you warning, man.
Warning, man.
Did you watch that one?
No.
With Kendrick
Wait.
Lamar in it.
I must have missed him.
Oh man.
Oh,
that was-
yeah.
That's the recent
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. What is it? It's season 3 anyway, right?
Season 3.
Yeah, he's not gonna remember. It's fine.
Yeah. That one you got plenty.
Kendrick,
time, man.
me. I always remember Kendrick. O-Type.
O-Type.
KL.
Carlton.
Yeah, so that was great. This is good. Nice little.
All right.
Discussion.
What's next?
Right. Moving on.
Yeah, have you seen the
Mission
KSI
Impossible.
versus Paul
Oh
Logan,
yeah. Have you seen that?
The what?
Have you heard? You've
You
heard
know
of those
KSI?
YouTubers, right?
the YouTube one?
Yeah.
He's fighting Paul Logan.
Logan
I don't
Paul.
care.
No,
Who's
but-
Paul Logan?
Logan
He's
Paul.
another.
He's another
Logan Paul,
YouTuber.
another YouTuber in America, like really big guy.
Get a real job.
That is their job.
Hey, they're
Get a real
making
job.
Yeah,
millions.
but dude, now they're making millions.
Yeah, but get a real job. I don't like this Paul Logan guy. He got fake. Well, didn't he like have some controversy like a month or two ago?
I
or
think
whatever?
about the Suicide Forest or something.
Yeah, that's whatever, man.
Yeah, but dude, man, the guys are fucking making like millions now.
Yeah, so
They-
is
they've
PewDiePie,
staged a
PewDiePie, whatever his name is.
No, but
Oh,
this
mate,
one,
he's cool
no,
though.
but this is what I'm trying to
He's,
say.
he's loaded.
Yeah, but to be
loaded.
honest, yeah, but you got to
Lives in
think.
Brighton.
I think like KSI's actually like set something like he's created something completely new now. Like because they've actually this fight is gonna have more. Like I think the previous fight had more viewers than the Mayweather Conor McGregor fight.
I think this one would definitely.
This one is actually gonna probably like
Like the previous one, they had another.
go
fight
beyond.
with
I don't know.
Are
if
they
you've got-
streaming it on YouTube?
They're streaming it on YouTube. There's like
Of course, it's gonna have more viewers then. It's
no,
not the same.
no. I
Live
think
TV
it's
as well,
yeah. I think it's
pay-per-view.
all pay per view as well.
Pay-per-view as well. man.
Like dude, like they've
Who
set
would pay to
something-
watch them though?
Bro, millions of people are paying to watch it.
Whoa.
No, but the fact that you're saying more people are interested in that over Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather, that's ridiculous.
I think it's maybe because it's like these are YouTubers. People are like relating to. they're
Is
like
the
average guys.
wait? Is the cost the same? No, it's not the same.
Their cost of
The cost of watching the fight would definitely not be the same.
no, I think it's
not
cheaper. I
sure.
think it's like
I'm not
it's,
too sure.
Yeah, okay. Well then,
Is it cheap?
maybe that's why they get more viewers. There's no
Yeah.
way if they charge the same they'd get
but they're
more
fighting in
views.
Wembley though. I think it's Wembley.
Was it boxing?
Or-
Yeah, they're boxing, and they got head guards on.
Oh come on.
Should be used.
Well, but no,
put them
but
in a
if you,
hexagon, man.
you watch the
Octagon,
yeah,
sorry.
you
No,
watch
but
the-
this reminds me of like all those boxing
Dude,
matches
you- I
that
need
they
to
had
check-
like
you need
Only
to watch
Ways
the video.
Essex and all these other.
No, but if
like
you watch the
reality
video,
things.
these guys are actually they've got the whole build up, the cover, and bro, I'll show you
It's
later.
a- well,
we could do the
It's
same
actually
thing.
fun.
It's a
That's
good-
what I mean, and that's what I'm saying. They've actually started to. I feel
It's
they've
a
set-
good business ploy.
Yeah, it's a
making
really
good money from
dude.
that.
They're getting freaking millions.
Apparently, Kevin Hart, Tony Robbins, and some other guy are investing in a amateur
like
MMA league.
yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't The Rock? He invests as well, right? I saw he was like.
I didn't
This
see
is where I
information
feel they're
about
going to
Rock.
probably set this up now. Then, like, as in, you're getting these YouTubers like calling each other out, and they're willing to fight each other for this money.
Yeah, because I always
And
think
like-
there was always that YouTube beef between certain YouTubers but
Yeah,
it
and
was just-
people want to see that. They're like, oh
I
yeah, when
think
you
they
hear them
only
call
did-
it out, you're like,
yeah.
oh yeah. Like,
But I think they
no,
only
no,
did
and
that
it's-
for the views.
Timothy De La Ghetto versus Dumbfounded.
Oh, it's
I
like
don't
basically
think they'll
celebrity
fight.
deathmatch.
They'll-
Dumbfounded would win.
They have no beef anyway, man.
Yeah,
They
but
have
it's the basically celebrity deathmatch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
literally.
like, that's what it's
Like
like
YouTube
turning
celebrity
into.
deathmatch.
Yeah, like it's actually quite crazy, like how they're actually just setting these kind of things in motion because there's already a second fight between like YouTubers. Or it's actually just KSI fighting these YouTubers.
But there's some
it's like
other
now I
YouTubers
feel-
fighting each other, right?
not that I know of. All I know is just KSI.
Oh, okay.
Just
Alright.
kind of being the one that started it.
Here's a business idea. We do
Fine.
the same thing, but with grime artists.
Oh, no, someone get
that's
killed.
that's a straight up killer, bro.
Yeah.
Someone get killed.
Yeah, that's just
Well,
too.
there you go. I mean, you want to talk big on the mic?
Yeah.
There
That's
you go.
true.
Well, this was
Put
happening
down-
with 6ix9ine. Like when we were just watching 6ix9ine earlier,
Oh yeah, YG.
and he's like calling out all these rappers.
That's really what they should do. Like, stop chatting
your guns
shit.
It's like
Put the gloves on, get in the ring,
Oh,
beat each
man.
other up.
Yeah.
no, it's all about putting it pen to pad, innit? I'm an out lyricist, you.
Yeah, and then you knocked out.
Yeah, you get knocked out.
Them
You know-
lyrics
you
are
know
not
what?
bad,
It
yeah.
is.
The one celebrity fight I did want to see was when they were hyping up Drake versus Chris Brown.
Yeah.
That would have been sick.
No, but then wait, who else was supposed to fight? Was it Chris Brown and someone else?
I don't know.
Or Tiger was supposed?
Nah, man, Tiger ain't fighting nobody. It's my guy. Goes back. T-Raw.
Man,
No, I
like
don't think
Tiger.
who was the other fucking.
Or Drake and Pusha T.
No, it was Chris Brown. Or maybe it was
Jake's
Chris
always
Brown, yeah.
beefing people. It's fine.
Yes.
McMill?
Yeah.
Oh, Drake
Was
and
it?
Meek Mill.
Was it Drake and Meek Mill?
I don't know. I just threw a
I
name
think-
out.
No, Chris
Oh, no.
Brown and it was Chris Brown and someone else.
Are you sure?
They were supposed to fight. Oh, I'll find out.
Chris
later.
Brown and Rihanna.
Oof. We know who won the first round. Shout out to Chris Breezy.
Chris Breezy.
I will go in.
Chris Brown's
Oh
body.
man, that's jokes.
Well, yeah.